Hi. Um, uh, I'm a survivor of what I believe is a religious cult. That, in my opinion, of course, because you can't upset a cult because they'll hunt you down and they'll try and do things like take you to court. So all the way through, I just want everyone to know this is just my opinion. That's all it is. It's nothing. I'm not out to get them or anything like that. I'm just, sharing my experience. So I was in the NKT, New Kadampa tradition, and when I joined, there was no internet, so I couldn't really Google them or anything like that because it was in the early 90s. And as I joined, they were just throwing out one of the main guys called Neil Elliott. He had been having sexual relations with nuns, and I believe this is what I was told when I was hanging out at the festival, people's wives and girlfriends and quite a few people, I think, from what I can hear. And so I thought, they're, dealing with their baddies, if you like, and therefore this must be not too bad a place. And it took me a long time to realise they didn't like the Dalai Lama, but I didn't fully understand the political and background to all of that until much later on. So I didn't know how that would affect it because I naively was just into the Buddha and what the Buddha had to say. I believe, if I'm correct, that Neil is back in charge. I think his name's Tubton, and he's been like behind the scenes after he disrobed and was told to that he'd shamed himself. So now I believe the place is actually being run by him, which I find quite revealing. Does anyone else find that revealing, that they've chosen to put a known abuser, a shamed abuser, back in charge? I find that a bit odd. So I'm going to do a few little videos, and I'm going to touch on a few things about surviving a Buddhist, my Buddhist experience, but I'm going to do it because it's lonely, and I had an experience of touching back with that loneliness that I had to live through. And so I want to just say a few things, and if that upsets people, please feel free to write in the comments about how awful I am and what a nasty person I am and how I need to be told off, and all of the other stuff that the NKT, who are not a cult, would like to just let me know that I'm a baddie.